We deal with this every day.
I'm not even looking.
Hey, Ty, you think we can finish this after we're...
Yeah, he's got a game. I'm pretty close.
Let's head to an intro!
That was smart of us.
And then we're gonna finish up with a little interview. We heard that you consider yourself a popcorn aficionado.
I do.
Well,
I
let's
do.
see how well you know your
expert.
popcorn.
Yeah, all right.
Okay. Yeah. We got a great show. Starting off with Cool Not Cool. Then we're going to Arena Golf, and I want you to know there's an incredible prize for the winner. Then we are going to All Sports 3-point contest.
Nice.
We had to even the odds somehow.
Yeah,
we
that's
can't
it.
just go straight basketball.
That was smart.
Steph Curry, the NBA superstar, just walked onto Dude Perfect's turf thinking he'd crush it. But guess what? He got his butt kicked.
Airless,
The airless
basketball.
ball.
Wow. Gen 1.
I have heard about this.
Have you shot this?
I've never seen it.
You
I've
haven't?
heard about it.
How's
It
it
actually
feel?
works.
Wow. Parents must love this thing around the house.
Yeah.
Ball's amazing, slightly more expensive than your average basketball.
What are we looking at?
I'm currently seeing it at 15K.
15.
It has actually really good weight.
Can you give us a shot demonstration, Corey? We want to know how shootable is it?
Do you want to shoot it?
Let me see that. Yeah. The bounce is actually solid.
There it is.
You won't believe who beat him and how. Before we move on, I'd like to ask you a small favor. If you appreciate this content, please take a second to like this video and subscribe to our channel. It makes such a huge difference to us. Thank you so much. Now back to the video. Imagine Curry's face when he realized he wasn't the top dog anymore. We're talking insane trick shots, wild challenges, and a $15,000 basketball that'll make your jaw drop. This video's got it all, and trust me, you don't want to miss what happens next.
No way.
I was about to go green, but the price just put me over.
Oh no, an early red? My boys dribble the ball all the time in the house, and I love the silent factor,
I like
so
the
that's
silent
a
factor.
green. Hey, let's go down the line.
This is a great item for anyone, adult, kid, sitting at the breakfast table, pull this hush puppy out. It is a cereal bowl, which allows you to grab your Cheerio.
For me.
I want to be able to hear the net sound.
The only reason that I do like it is the fact that Corey did his pitch in under 10 seconds.
Thank you.
yeah.
Steph Curry walks in and his face is priceless when he sees this weird basketball we've got. It looks normal at first glance, but something's definitely off. We hand it to him and you can see the confusion in his eye. He tries to dribble it, and guess what? It barely bounces.
The hole is somewhere by the locker room. I feel like Steph's got a little home course advantage here. I don't know where the locker room is, but.
Sorry guys, just 1 second. We gotta take care of something. He's like a professional paper airplane maker. Okay, let's hit. Soft.
Dog leg right, a little cut.
Back of the stance, close it down, and just watch it go. Oh, we like that so much.
And we're off. We're underway, baby. New course record coming right up.
Little cutty.
Oh, a little off the wall?
Right there, just hang out right there. That's all we want, baby.
Steph's looking at us like we're playing some kind of joke on him. That's when we drop the bomb. Steph, meet the $15,000 Airless basketball. His eyes go wide and he's shaking his head in disbelief. You can almost see the gears turning in his head, trying to figure out how this thing works. Steph lines up for his first shot, confident as always, but when he releases, the ball flies off in a crazy direction. It's way off, not even close to the hoop. Steph's standing there, hands on his hips, looking at the ball like it just insulted his mom. He keeps trying, shot after shot. The frustration is building, but you can tell he's also kind of enjoying the challenge.
Veteran.
A little short. He's online, though.
In the midst of the biggest matchup of his life.
Here we go. He needs one of these to
Oh,
go.
I need one of these.
Bad location there, 3-0.
Yeah, he does it. Moves on to the pickleball. He needs a pickleball. He needs. He does it! He does it! Anything is possible! He does it. Do you hear that net rip, too? Wow, add a little extra to that net rip sound. A little short.
I liked it.
Okay, a little short on the frisbee. Can he make the adjustment?
He's laughing, shaking his head, and muttering things under his breath. It's hilarious watching one of the greatest shooters ever struggle with what should be a simple shot. But Steph Curry isn't giving up that easily. He's adjusting his technique with every attempt, figuring out the weird physics of this airless wonder. And then, out of nowhere, he nails the most insane shot. The ball takes this bizarre curved path through the air, defying gravity, and somehow swishes through the net. Steph's jumping around, arms raised, celebrating like he just won the NBA Finals. But here's the kicker. When we ask him what he thinks about the $15,000 Airless basketball, his response is classic Steph. He's grinning, but you can see the competitive fire in his eyes. It's cool and all, but I think I'll stick with the regular balls. This thing's messing with my stats. Remember how Steph was struggling with that airless ball? Well, now we're gonna see how he handles a golf club in a basketball arena. Imagine teeing off from the upper deck and putting in the locker room. Sounds impossible, right? That's exactly what we're about to do. We challenge Steph to a game of arena golf, and you should see his face. He's all pumped up, ready to take on this crazy course that starts way up in the nosebleed seats and ends down in the locker room. It's like nothing you've ever seen before. Steph's up first, and man, his opening shot is wild. He hits the ball and it bounces off a seat, then starts rolling down the stairs. We're all dying laughing, and Steph's shaking his head, but he's grinning too. He knows this isn't gonna be easy. Then it's our turn. We line up our shot, feeling pretty confident, but guess what? The ball ends up stuck behind a trash can. Steph loses it. He's laughing so hard he can barely stand up. This whole thing is turning into a comedy show, but with golf clubs. Now, here's where it gets really good. Steph's eyeing the Jumbotron, and you can see he's got an idea. He lines up his shot, swings, and the ball flies straight at the massive screen. For a second, we think he's actually gonna pull it off. The ball ricochets off the Jumbotron, zooming towards the hole, but it just misses. Steph's got his hands on his head, can't believe how close he was. As we get down to the court, things are getting intense. We're neck and neck, and you can feel the pressure building. It's all coming down to this last shot. Steph's standing at half court, lining up what looks like an impossible putt. He takes a deep breath, swings, and the ball starts rolling. We're all holding our breath, watching this ball make its way across the court. It's curving, slowing down, and then swish. It drops right into the hole. Steph's jumping around, pumping his fists in the air. He's just won arena golf with an incredible half-court putt. You know what's funny? After all these wild challenges we threw at him, the airless basketball, golfing in an arena, Steph's still got that magic touch. But here's the real kicker, the special prize for winning arena golf. A tiny plastic trophy that says World's Okayest Golfer. Steph's cracking up when we hand it to him, holding it up like it's the NBA championship trophy. Just goes to show, even the greatest can have a laugh at themselves. So, Steph Curry just got schooled by Dude Perfect. Can you believe it? After all those wild challenges, Steph's shaking his head, grinning from ear to ear. He's like, man, I thought this was gonna be a walk in the park. You guys really brought the heat. We tally up the scores, and guess what? Dude Perfect squeaks out a win by the skin of their teeth. Steph's eyes go wide when he sees the final tally, but here's the kicker. Instead of being salty, Steph's all fired up. He's already talking about a rematch, throwing out ideas for even crazier stunts next time. You can see the wheels turning in his head. Steph's got that competitive fire burning, and he's not about to let this loss slide. He's already planning his comeback, and I've got a feeling the next showdown's gonna be absolutely insane. You won't want to miss it.